Well, on the road in the SEC ain't easy, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And tonight I'm going to talk about tonight's surprisingly nail-biting game as you have the number one Georgia Bulldogs beating the Kentucky Wildcats 13-12, man. In a very interesting matchup. Before I get into the video, for anyone, if you want to donate to the channel, if you want a shout out, or if you just want to donate anonymously, that information is down in the description box. Also, my social media is down there. If you want to give me a follow or DM me or present an opportunity. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday. That information is down in the description box. To all my people that subscribe, appreciate this subscribe, really do. And for those who's not, welcome to the channel. Hit the subscribe button for your boy. And unless you completely hate this video, hit the like button and share it with your folks as well, yo. Like I said earlier, man, when LSU beat South Carolina in a 12-team playoff scenario, I ain't apologizing for winning a SEC road game. Like, these things are tough, yo. And Georgia, I said earlier, unless you're a dominant team, and Georgia has been a dominant team this year, and look at them. They struggled on the road tonight against a very underwhelming Kentucky team that just got smacked by the same South Carolina team that LSU beat today. So it go to show you college football, man. You look bad one week, the next week you look great. You look bad, you look great. You look great, you look bad. That's college football, man. In a nutshell. It's a week to week league, yo. You can't just assume because you beat somebody 63-0 week one that you're gonna beat everybody that way. You may mess around, lose 2 and 3 games that year. And teams that win 14-10 may end up going undefeated. It's just you never know, man. These are young men. You know, they read press clippings, they look at spreads, and sometimes they buy into that. Now, look, you got to give Kentucky a lot of credit tonight. Good atmosphere after getting embarrassed by South Carolina last week. They came out and played really hard tonight, especially defensively, and they ran the football a little bit. Their quarterback to me left a little bit to be desired. You know, the former Georgia backup, but I thought at the line of scrimmage and in other aspects in the game, they played well. And Georgia didn't. But what teams do when they play ugly, they find ways to win. And Georgia, came up with the one touchdown drive. I mean, they barely had over 200 yards of total offense, but it was a defensive struggle game, and it's a good win for them on the road, man. They're not going to apologize for it. They're not going to feel like they still can't win a national championship because they barely beat Kentucky. They look at it like Kirby said at the end of the game. It's the SEC and you're on the road, man. It's hard. Like, it is extremely hard to do, man. And it honestly makes me feel a little better about the South Carolina win today because South Carolina took that Kentucky team apart, and it was on the road, and you were down by 17. But for Georgia though, I mean, they do got to get it together. They do go to Tuscaloosa in 2 weeks, so that's going to obviously be a premier matchup. Both teams, I think, got a bye next week, so that will be most likely a top 4 matchup in 2 weeks. It should be an absolute dandy, man, between Alabama and Georgia. Besides the national championship game a couple of years ago, Alabama has had Georgia number. So I know for Georgia, they definitely gonna want to clean up all this mess that they put out on film tonight because you got a really great team coming up who's, like I said, had your number as of late. But great teams win games on the road and win ugly games on the road, and that's what Georgia did. I don't look at this team any differently. I feel like this team still is one of the better teams in college football. But for Kentucky, it was a very valid effort. They came close. Like, they came close to coming up with a absolute monumental upset. But for them, there's something they could build on as they get into the rest of the SEC schedule. But good game, man. Good, very physical, defensive style game, yo. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have LSU, NCAA, and content about other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.